Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? I am jeffgrantMEDIA. In today's unboxing and first impressions video, we have a bag that, did I really need? Absolutely not. Did I really want? Yes, of course. But before we get into all of that, I am not affiliated with GORUCK in any way, shape, or form. This bag is used and I traded for it. I actually traded 2 bags to get the 1 bag that is inside this box because of monetary value. So if you want to break it down, I actually spent about $20 on this pack because I paid for shipping to send my bags out, and the gentleman I traded with paid for shipping to send this bag to me. Now, with that done and out of the way, let's just crack this box on open. We have a Coyote Made in USA GR1. Why a Coyote MIA GR1? All honesty, every time I get a Made in USA GORUCK bag, I end up having to flip it almost right away because of it always seems to come when I'm in a financial slump. Last time I had 3 major appliances go down one after another, and I got in a deep hole that I had to get myself out of. And now I'm even, so hopefully it's not the luck of the GR that's going to put me into financial distress. But I want to really compare an MIA GORUCK versus an MIV GORUCK, because this is a 21-liter MIA made in America GR1, and my Navy one that you may have seen in past reviews is a 21-liter MIV made in Vietnam version. Now, this feels softer. These should be the same exact 1000D spec out bags, but this does feel a little bit softer. That could be for 2 reasons. Well, I guess 3 reasons, because this one's made in America, the other's made in Vietnam. The batch of the Cordura, and also this is a Coyote and that is a Navy, so the dye that goes into the materials could make it feel a little bit more coarse. And I always felt like the darker bags always feel more coarse than the lighter bags. I don't know what color 1000D is in its raw format, but I feel like it's a lighter shade, so anything darker I feel like is always going to be a more coarse material. And you can see right here, this is how you tell right off the bat whether or not you have an MIA or an MIV bag. It says built in the USA. The label on a made in Vietnam version will say lifetime guarantee. So right off the bat, that's how you can tell whether or not you have a USA made or a Vietnam made GORUCK. Also, if you see in the bottom here, there's just this little tiny black tag that's going to be super hard to see. It just has an M on it. I don't know, maybe that means medium because it's the 21-liter, but in the same spot here on the Made in Vietnam, there'll be a white tag that says Made in Vietnam down here. So if you're unsure, you can just look at the bottom of the bag. But yeah, that top label right there, that's your dead giveaway. It'll say built in USA or lifetime guarantee. Built in USA, USA made, lifetime guarantee, made in Vietnam. And basically all of the Rucker versions right now are going to say lifetime guarantee, because all of the Rucker versions are made in Vietnam, where all of the GR1s are made in USA. The made in Vietnam versions are older, that they currently do not offer. So quick once over, this has all of the same features that I know from my several other GR1s. We have the solid pocket up front, and we have the mesh pocket down the bottom. We have the water bladder sleeve with our inside pals. The one thing I'm noticing here, mostly on GR1s, this zipper pull here is always Coyote, but because the bag is Coyote, all the zipper pulls are Coyote, so they did a black zipper pull on the Coyote bag, and all of the other zipper pulls are going to be Coyote on the Coyote bag. So that should be the laptop sleeve as well, which up in here, there's our laptop sleeve. So the layout is exactly the same as everything else on the both 21, 26 liters. We have a front stash pocket that I believe we tossed the GORUCK patch and then a believe that's a Harry Potter reference right out of Azkaban prison. So either of those can go right here on our 2x3 Molly webbing Molly patch panel. We have our 3 rows, and another quick caveat here, if you want to know if you have a 21 or a 26 liter, you count these back panels here, 2, 4, 6, 7 panels mean you have a 21 liter version. If you had 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 panels, you would have a 26 liter. So you can count these back panels. You can see I got 6. So if I have a 6 pack plus the extra, we got a 21 liter. If I have an 8 pack plus the extra, then you got a 26 liter. I should also say this colorway, I hated Coyote for the longest time. I thought this color was ugly, and honestly, I don't know why. I have no excuse as to why I thought the color was ugly, because I love olive drab, which is honestly it's just the olive version of Coyote. It's just a plain Jane military colorway. But I never liked Coyote until recently when I got the LR, the 23 liter LR Rucker. I kind of wanted, I took the chance with it. I will say I do like the look of the Coyote with like the Rucker with the black stripe. I think it breaks up the front of it a little bit better, which is one of the reasons I like the long range Rucker and Coyote, because that's the black reflective, well, the reflective strip that looks black when it's not reflecting. I thought it broke up the front and the back and it looked really cool. But I took a chance on this because I'm starting to really like Coyote. Alpha 19er just released a few Coyote evades, I think the 1.5 full in Coyote, that they don't make for the US market. They do create them for a different market, but not for the US market, and they did release a couple into the wild. And I saw that bag and I'm like, you know what? I'm really grooving Coyote these days. I don't know what my problem was. I'm really liking this colorway now, and the flat plain front, even without the reflective strip from the Rucker that breaks it up. I'm liking this. I'm liking the way this looks. It's actually bringing me back to my old Army Navy store days when I fell in love with olive drab. So all in all, what I'm gonna do is I will probably end up cycling this into rotation once I'm done with the bag I'm currently working on, and then I'm going to probably use this for a week, my Made in Vietnam for a week, this for a week, Made in Vietnam for a week. So I'm going to try to do this over a month and switch back and forth every week between the USA and the Vietnam version. They're the same size, and I want to compare how they carry together, see if there is any difference between the USA and the Vietnam versions. Besides, what I'm feeling right off the bat is just the texture feels softer on this Coyote MIA as opposed to my slightly more abrasive Made in Vietnam. And they should both be 1000D, so it's not the material weight, it's actually going to be either, like I said, 3 reasons potentially: Made in Vietnam versus Made in USA, straight up different batch of materials, and the fact that my Made in Vietnam is a navy, so I always felt that the darker materials felt a little bit more coarse, and I believe that's because they have more dye in them as opposed to the lighter materials. I feel like these have a lot less dye. So yeah, that's why I got myself a Coyote GR1. I really want to try and really give a fair shake to a Made in USA GR1. The only one I think I tried was maybe my 26 liter multicam. GR1 was a Made in Vietnam multicam. So the only time, I think twice now, I've had GR1s and I didn't use either of them. I literally got one in and I think I sold it 2 days later because I needed the money back. And the other time, I think I got it and I just had a whole bunch of bags, and I don't even think I filmed an unboxing video for that one. I think I just got it. I had a whole bunch of bags. It was in the queue, and someone said they were in search of one, and I was like, you know what? I'm a little overstretched here. I'm gonna go ahead and just release this one back because I don't know when I'll get to it, and I can really use the extra capital at this moment in time. So there we have it. We're gonna put this into rotation and queue it up with the Made in Vietnam version and see which one I like better, see if there's any actual differences or at least major differences between either of the bags, and I will let you know in about a few weeks to a month's time. So if you like this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications next time I post a brand new video. Good night.